big question for me is how can theory, thinking, thought, critical thought impact on practice?
One of the big questions for me is, particularly in the current socio-economic climate, is that art can change the world, but can we just change the education system that's currently happening and the disruptions that are happening within the education system in the UK? My practice and my research are overlapping, and I research about the ways that we understand place and belonging, and how through embodied learning we understand who we are through where we are. My experiences of growing up in quite a rural, isolated community have impacted on my understanding of sort of place and the environment. So those childhood experiences have then impacted me, and in a sense that's where the story starts.
My practice focuses on issues of conflict transformation. And to make work, I will need to generate a number of different circumstances. The first one normally comes from an external circumstance. Something is wrong, and there's an issue, there's a problem, and you're asked then to make an intervention. I'll then work with local people, mostly young people, youth workers, sometimes teachers as well, to put together the infrastructure that will enable the project to happen. As a painter, and also as a mural painter from Northern Ireland, the paintings tend to be big. The idea of this type of work is that once the last paintbrush mark is made on the canvas, the artwork doesn't finish. That it becomes a platform or a springboard for the next part of the project. So any artwork which I've ever produced also has an afterlife. And that afterlife is largely focused on how the artwork can help others understand some of the things that the young people or the people who were directly engaged in the project understand those issues in a little bit more deep and meaningful way.
On our courses, there's a lot of questioning, a lot of criticality, unpicking and deconstructing. That critical engagement is incredibly important, but also that independence of driving practice, whether it's a particular creative art practice or even with writing, that criticality and questioning and clear positioning of where they are in this field is incredibly important.